Right this second, as you are breathing, as you are staring at this screen, trillions of particles are hurtling at the speed of light, piercing your eyes, passing through your heart, crossing your spine, and exiting through your back without asking for permission. They don't need a permit, they don't care about the walls of your house, and they don't interact with the atoms in your body at all. Today, we will dissect 10 ghost particles that are technically all around you but refuse to be seen. We will conduct a particle audit to witness the reality hidden behind the limitations of human sensory perception. Prepare your physical logic. Let's break them down one by one. Neutrinos, the master of transparency. We begin with the most arrogant ghost particle, neutrinos. Every second, about 100 trillion neutrinos from the sun pierce every inch of your body. The logic of the neutrino is the weak interaction. They have almost no mass and no electric charge. This means they are not attracted to the magnetic or electrical forces in your body. Your POV, now you feel like you are sitting in a dark room, but to a neutrino, your body and this Earth are just a transparent thin mist. They can penetrate a layer of lead 1 light-year thick without hitting a single atom. Neutrinos are proof that density is merely an illusion created by electromagnetic forces. In the eyes of a neutrino, you are just empty space that happens to have a name. Dark matter, the invisible glue. Shifting to a galactic scale, there is dark matter. From a systemic logic, 85% of the matter in the universe is dark matter. We know they exist because their gravity keeps galaxies from falling apart, but we cannot see them. Dark matter does not emit, absorb, or reflect light. Your POV, you are walking in a park and you might actually be bumping into a very massive clump of dark matter, yet you don't feel it at all. Dark matter is the biggest glitch in our visual map. They are the rulers of reality who choose to remain anonymous. Without dark matter, our galaxy would experience an error and scatter, but ironically, we don't have the sensory driver to see them. Higgs Boson, the giver of life's burden. In 2012, the world was abuzz with the discovery of the Higgs boson, or the God particle. The logic isn't about religion, but about the granting of mass. Imagine this universe is filled with a sticky Higgs field. Particles that interact with this field become heavy and gain mass. Your POV, the reason why you feel heavy when stepping on a scale is because the particles in your body are rubbing against this Higgs field. The Higgs boson is the particle that appears when this field vibrates. It is the ghost that gives physical form to your world. Without the Higgs, all particles would fly at the speed of light and would never be able to form your precious body. Tachyon, the time-crossing runner. This is a ghost particle that, by theoretical logic, makes no sense, but mathematically could exist, the tachyon. The logic is superluminal speed. Unlike normal particles that must slow down when their energy is depleted, the tachyon actually moves faster as their energy decreases. Its minimum speed is the speed of light. Your POV, if tachyons actually exist and are piercing your body right now, by the logic of time, they are moving backward. You see them before they were even sent. The tachyon is a bug in the law of causality, cause and effect. They are ghosts from the future that might be passing through your coffee molecules right now, carrying information that our logic cannot yet process. Graviton, the shy gravity courier. Every time you fall in love or simply fall off a chair, you are feeling the force of gravity. But in the particle world, we suspect there is a graviton serving as the courier for this force. The problem, we have never found it. The graviton is the shyest goose particle in the history of science. The logic is the quantization of gravity. Every other force has a carrier particle, so logically, gravity must have one too. Your POV, you are feeling pulled to the Earth, and in reality, there are billions of gravitons piercing you to deliver the message of this attraction. But because they are so weak, even our most advanced detectors are still considered blind by them. The graviton is part of the hidden code that keeps the structure of the universe in sync. Axions, the cold ghost candidate. Then there are axions, particles that are extremely light and move slowly, cold. Axions are a strong candidate to explain dark matter. The logic is CP symmetry. They were created to fix a problem in the theory of the strong nuclear force. Your POV, your body might be swimming in a sea of axions that fills the entire room. They pass through you silently, without a trace. If we can ever prove the existence of axions, we will have found the source code of the missing matter in the universe. Axion and ghosts that might hold the key to why matter is more dominant than antimatter. Majorana Fermions, the narcissistic particle. Usually, every piece of matter has an enemy called antimatter, but there is one glitch called Majorana Fermions, which are particles that are their own antiparticles. The logic is identity duality. It is both a particle and its own enemy. Your POV, imagine you have a twin who, upon touching you, would cause an explosion, but it turns out that twin is you. Majorana Fermions are ghosts that exist in a state of ambiguity. Scientists are trying to use these ghosts to build super stable quantum computers. They are proof that reality isn't always black and white. Sometimes your greatest enemy is part of your own system. Photons, the ghosts you see. You think you see light. Logically, you never see photons while in transit. You only see them when they hit your retina and die there. The photons passing through the air around you are invisible ghosts. The logic is energy transmission. Right now, billions of photons from a lamp or the sun are filling your room. Most pass through the air, some hit the walls, and a small fraction hit your eyes. Your POV, you realize that your world is actually pitch black. What you see is just collision data of light particles on your eye sensors. Photons are ghosts that provide color to your world through their self-sacrifice when hitting matter. Muons, G-2 anomaly. Muons are a fatter cousin of the electron, 200 times heavier. When placed in a magnetic field, the muon wobbles in a way that doesn't match our physics manual. This is called a G-2 anomaly. The logic is unknown particle interaction. The muon wobbles strangely because perhaps there is another ghost particle hitting them that we haven't named yet. The muon is a reminder that the origin still holds many secret folders we cannot yet open. They are rebels, proving that our knowledge still has many gaps. Antimatter, the vanishing shadow. Finally, there is antimatter. We know it's real, but its quantity is very small. Logically, every time matter is born, antimatter is also born. But for some reason, almost all antimatter vanished. However, there are traces still passing around you. For example, from the decay of a banana, potassium-40, which produces positrons, anti-electrons. So when you eat a banana, your body emits antimatter every few dozen minutes. These positrons are ghosts with a very short lifespan. As soon as they hit an electron in your body, they are instantly annihilated and turn into energy. Antimatter is a reminder that this reality is a very fragile balance. You are living alongside a shadow that could obliterate you in an instant if there were more of it. So, what is the common thread of these 10 ghost particles? Logically, what you call reality is only 5% of what is actually happening. This universe is full of noise and data that cannot be captured by your biological sensors. We were created with limitations so we wouldn't go mad. Imagine if you could see neutrinos or dark matter. Your world would be crowded with lines of light and clumps of mass that would make it impossible to focus on walking to the bathroom. Our limitations are a security feature, but by understanding these ghost particles, we have just performed a firmware upgrade on our logic. We realize that density is a result of force, not the amount of matter. Emptiness is actually filled with data. Our existence is merely a coincidence in a sea of indifferent particles. We are witnesses of an incredibly complex architecture. Knowing that your body is pierced by trillions of particles every second without you feeling them is a reminder that humans are not the center of everything, but merely one of the objects passing through this great experiment called the universe. So, from those 10 ghost particles, which one do you think is the creepiest or the most illogical? Is it the neutrino that makes you feel like a sieve, or the tachyon that loves racing against time? Write your opinion in the comments. Let's discuss using the logic of the origin. Thank you for watching till the end. If you like how we explain complex things to make them make more sense, don't forget to follow Synoptic. We will continue to discuss many everyday things that are actually fascinating as long as they're explained the right way. Synoptic, the world simplified, one thought at a time.